Hello, friends. Are you interested in becoming the owner of a frog page? Come with me to the farm that raises thousands of frogs every year, bringing huge profits with little investment cost. From tiny eggs until they turn into delicious frog dishes on our dining table. In today's video, in ASEAN countries, the tradition of raising frogs has been around for thousands of years. Start. Frog farming has become an industry, bringing the highest profits in the context of the natural habitat of frog species being destroyed and impacted by climate change. Did you know that Vietnam is one of the Asian countries, considered one of the leading export countries in the world? With a diverse agricultural economy and rich natural conditions. Where frogs have become a notable industry bringing stable income to many households and communities, starting a frog farm that's a great idea. A frog farm owner shared with me that they started their business with 5,000 USD and the profit they sell to the processing factory is 7 to 10 times higher depending on the year. It's great, isn't it? Please leave a comment if you want to own a cover. To begin the reproductive process, male frogs will be injected with a drug to stimulate the mating process. They are then released into separate tanks that have been prepared before the mating process. Usually begins when the frogs make a characteristic call to attract female frogs. When a female frog is attracted, it will approach the male frog. The male frog will then mate with the female frog by embracing the female frog from behind in this position and releasing cells into the eggs. Female frogs can normally lay 1,000 to 4,000 eggs. Each frog can reproduce 3 to 4 times a year. But this also depends on each specific frog species, environmental conditions, and care regime of each farm. After the frog pushes the eggs, the farmer will collect the eggs and put them in a prepared tank to incubate the eggs. On average, it will take about 7 to 10 days for tadpole rot to develop, depending on environmental conditions such as temperature and humidity. The time it takes to transform from a tadpole into a frog will take about 28 to 30 days, during which time they will go through the process of developing lungs, losing their tail, and growing legs. Farmers often separate froglets from tanks or separate cages as part of the frog raising process. Do you know why they do that? This separation serves several purposes, such as Managing the frog's growth, monitoring their health, providing a comfortable living environment and optimal living conditions for their growth, and managing waste in the tank. Frog farming plays an important role in maintaining a good living environment for them. Frogs release a lot of waste that pollutes the water environment, so to prevent this situation, farmers need to periodically change the water. When the water environment becomes polluted and causes a special odor. When the weather is hot, pollution can occur quickly. Periodic rinsing also helps prevent the growth of bacteria, thereby protecting the frog's health. However, during the water change process, it must be done gently to avoid scaring the frog, causing him to fall and lose his appetite, or even cause injury and death due to a ruptured abdomen. Frog food must contain high-quality ingredients to ensure optimal nutrition. These ingredients may include fish meal, soybean meal, cereals, vitamins, minerals, and other essential additives for the health and development of frogs. The pellets are manufactured to float on the water's surface, allowing easy access for the frogs. Regular food. Adult frogs are fed twice daily, and in the morning from 7 to 8 o'clock, and in the afternoon from 5 to 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, smaller frogs can be fed 3 times a day. Feeding frogs on time is very important because when they are hungry, it can lead to biting behavior, causing harm and injury. Providing food for frogs also needs to be balanced according to their size and age. The time it takes to raise frogs from when they grow tadpoles until they can harvest their meat usually ranges from 4 to 6 months. However, this also depends on the purpose of farming, environmental conditions, and breeding methods. How do you feel about today's video? Leave a jar of honey for us. The process of harvesting frogs is a meticulous task carried out by dedicated farmers. When the frogs reach a suitable weight for the market, farmers will harvest them by putting them into mesh bags, each bag designed to hold about 15 to 20 kilos. The frog processing process at the factory is done meticulously and thoroughly, and the frog will faint before being slaughtered. Workers will trim the frog's meat with scissors and remove excess internal organs and bloodstains on the outside. The frogs will then be transferred to the freezing line where workers arrange the finished frog meat neatly on the line. To ensure product quality, the temperature after freezing must be less than or equal to 8 degrees. After that, the frog meat will be packaged and delivered to supermarkets and stores. I really don't understand why so many people find this frog dish not delicious. I think maybe they just haven't had a chance to try it. Believe me, if you try this frog dish just once, you will definitely change your mind. Frog meat is a good source of protein, an essential element for muscle development, recovery after exercise, and maintaining ideal weight. Frog meat provides a large amount of high-quality protein to help provide energy for the body. In addition, frog meat also contains many important vitamins and minerals. Especially it is rich in vitamin B12, a vitamin necessary for red blood cell development and the functioning of the nervous system. In May 2022, Vietnam's meat and meat products were mainly exported to the markets of Hong Kong, Thailand, France, Belgium, England, Korea, Spain, in which exports to Hong Kong market accounts for 43.4% of the country's total meat exports with 773 tons worth 3.5 million USD, down 30.6% in volume and 13.9% in value compared to May 2021. Of which, frozen frog legs were exported the most with 518 tons, worth 1.57 million USD, increased 189.4% in volume and 54.1% in value compared to May 2021. The average export price reached 3,033 USD ton, down 46.7% compared to May 2021. This product is mainly exported to the markets of France, Belgium, England, Spain, Korea. Of which exports to the French market account for 48.1% and Belgium accounts for 25% of the total amount of frozen frog legs exported of the whole country in May 2022. Frog meat, a rich and delicious source of nutrition, is famous for being exported to European countries, opening the door to a potential market and huge profits. With high quality and tested safety, Vietnamese frog meat has quickly won the trust of consumers in many developed countries. The value of frog meat lies not only in its nutritional quality, but also in its diversity in processing. From steamed and grilled frogs to stir-fried frogs with lemongrass and chili, or stewed and hot pot frog dishes, each dish has a unique flavor, attracting the attention of consumers everywhere. The development of the frog meat industry also opens up many opportunities for frog farmers and related businesses. Increasing product quality and improving production and export processes has helped enhance the value and reputation of the Vietnamese frog meat market in the international market. With huge potential and profits, the frog meat industry is one of the strong driving forces to promote the country's agricultural economic development, while also opening up opportunities for manufacturers and workers in the industry. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Hope the above information is useful to you. Remember to subscribe and press the bell button here to receive our latest and useful videos. And watch this video with me.